Employment is what we're all about. To track how we're doing at achieving our mission, it's critical that you enter information on the jobs that your interns receive as a result of their participation in Project Search. In this video, we'll show you how to enter and edit your intern's employment status. Employment records should be entered towards the end of the Project Search year as interns are getting hired, or in the 9-month job development period after the program year ends and before the reporting deadline. The reporting deadline is listed here. Now let's say that one of your recently graduated interns just got hired in a job. Congratulations. To enter that new job, you'll need to click on View to open the page for that program year. Once on the program year page, you can open an intern record directly by clicking on the eye icon. Typically, you will have a whole list of interns here, but in this example, we just have one. Or if you are close to the deadline, you will see this as a to-do list item, and you can click right on the intern to go to the intern page. Now, once you're in the intern's information page, you'll see the same to-do list item here. You'll see that employment status is missing. You'll see the 3 internships that this intern had, and you'll see the button down here for adding a new employment status. When you click on that, it will ask you what type of employment status you're adding. So here you will choose employment and fill out this form. Enter the start date. That's the first day that the intern is on the job. End date will remain ongoing because that's the default as long as the intern is still in the job. Hired by is the host business or other. Employer is the name of the employer who hired the intern. Industry is the industry sector for that employer. And then the job category is the type of job that the intern is doing, so the type of work. So here we have that the intern is working in a hospitality setting, but working as a retail clerk in a store within the resort. So you may have a mismatch there. So the industry, if the intern is working in a hospital, might be healthcare, but the job category could be food service, for example, or environmental services, something like that. Now we're going to continue through the form. Hours per week. Enter the hours that the intern is working per week, and if the job hours vary per week, you'll enter the average hours worked per week. Enter the hourly wage, so you'll enter only numerals and decimal points here. Again, we have some hover text here that will tell you that it includes tips, etc. You can always hover over these little I's if you want to have more information. Currency will default to the US dollar, but you can click and drop down if you are in a different country and have a different type of currency. The next 3 questions are about the Project Search criteria for competitive employment. So is the hourly wage typical for this job? That is it the same or higher than what anyone with the same level of experience would make regardless of disability? If so, click yes. You can get more information here again. Seasonal. So is it a seasonal job, such as a summer job at an amusement park that ends on a predetermined date? Then you would choose yes. Otherwise, if it's a permanent position, click no. Is this an integrated work setting among coworkers with and without disabilities? You can click yes. And then the final question is about healthcare benefits. So you can determine whether or not the person was eligible and opted in or out, or was not eligible for benefits. Click Save Changes. And now you will see that job listed here under employment status. And you'll see that this meets criteria. Now, will it meet all criteria? That's to be determined, because it will meet criteria if the employment spans 90 days or longer. So we'll wait and see. All right, if anything changes about the job, you can click Edit. So let's imagine where this intern received an increase in hours. And the change was effective at the end of the first week. And again, it's going to be ongoing because this intern is still working there. And we are going to update the hours to 30. Now I'm going to save those changes. And I can see that on the record. By viewing the record. So here I can see this change log, and that will tell me that there have been changes in that record. Thanks for watching. We hope this information helps you keep your intern information up to date and accurate.